What are we looking at, and how did you bring it to life?
Well, I definitely didn't do it alone. There's definitely a lot of people involved in creating this room. When we first read the book, it says a plaster white room. So with that, I mean, you could just do a plain plaster white room where you can build it up a little bit. And I went back into a little bit before how they described the whole building, and they had marble on the inside, and there was columns on the outside with frames around the windows, and stone frames. So it gave this very like powerful but sleek and Victorian kind of vibe to it. So when I was talking to Torbjorn, we kind of was speaking one-on-one, and we came up with other versions of this, and then we kind of built on that, and everybody kind of put their input in on what they liked, what they didn't like, and then we came to this room, and everyone agreed on it.
And this is the interrogation room that Detective Dane, played by Shadiversity, will be acting in with myself and Lyra then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. So then when you bring this set to life, in real life, what will you as an art director be doing?
Well, I'm going to be building it as well. I'm not going to be building it alone. Rodney, the stunt coordinator, is also going to be helping me build it. There's a lot of things that we have to take into consideration because we're going to be building it not at the studio, so we have to make sure that it's dismountable, and then we can put it back together again.
Wow.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah. So like what your responsibility will be on building this set. So this is going to be a set that is it's temporary. You're not actually like creating a room in a building that's going to stay there forever.
No. Every time you build a set, of this manner where you have to build the walls, it's always temporary, but you have to make it secure so that the walls won't fall down. So it's kind of an in-between structure, if I can call it that.
Wow.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you have already in mind how you're gonna bring the look of the marble like that? Because I'm pretty sure we're not gonna buy that much marble to put on the set. So.
No, I'm not planning on buying any marble actually. So marble is very expensive. Well, there's also these paints that you can make look like marble. So the tiles, we can make them laminate, and then we can put a spray on them that makes them extra shiny. Or we can do plain white tiles, and then I can add my painting to them, and then cover them with a clear coat as well. The columns is what's going to be a more difficult part because I want them to be light as well. So we're probably going to make those either out of foam or with a wire mesh, and then sand everything down. We'll put maybe like a clay, depending on where we're gonna do it and how it's gonna be built, and the weight of it. Probably some paint, some good old paint.
Wow, that is amazing. Movie magic. There's a question from Frederico Segaro. If you could guess, how long do you think it would take you to build that set, to build a room like that?
This one alone, if I'm working 5 out of 7 days, I'm calculating because from when I'm going to pick up all the materials to when I'm going to say, hey, we can film in this set, I'm going to assume 3.5 to 4 weeks if I'm working full tilt. Because I'm not only building this one, I'm going to be building the Jenna's office at the same time, and they're going to be interlocking. So the walls that I'm going to use on this one can be removed, and Jenna's can be put on as well.
Wow. So art direction is an insane amount of work because you're taking into account what the materials are, where you get them, who's going to be building this with you, and how long it's going to take to make that all happen.
Mm-hmm. It's not going to be me alone. 3.5 weeks, not alone.